because I can't. I'm just kidding. Actually, it looks like way foggier on camera, which is kind of funny. But yeah, just a very quiet, calm morning over fog, you know, just taking things slow. I've really been called recently to rest, which is, it eats me up a little bit inside because I like to stay busy and I like to get stuff done, and I have like so many goals and ideas for myself, even like the little ones, you know, and my body is really like, nope, we gotta rest, and I gotta just trust my body. So I had like plans to like do something like super productive yesterday, and I was like, I'm just gonna rest, I'm just gonna relax. I'm really glad I did, because I do feel a lot better today, just like sitting and also not beating myself up for not being productive. I used to do that all the time, like, oh, I wasted this day, like I could have been doing this, could have been doing that, whatever, right? But I didn't do that. I said, no, I'm so glad I took time to rest, because my body needs it. My body needed to rest, and here I am to rest. I've also been really called to just sit in silence. Oh my gosh. If you guys live in a big family or work in a busy place, you know how to appreciate silence. And if you don't, you need to appreciate the silence, because maybe you need it. Because when you get so caught up with other people and like your job or whatever it is you're doing, sometimes you just need a moment of silence and just go back to yourself. Like for me, like my mornings getting ready is my quiet time, but I've been craving more quiet time. So what I usually like to do is I'll get ready in the morning. I might listen to like one thing, like something motivational or something, or watch something that's like I've been wanting to watch, whatever. But for the most part, I like to have like a quiet morning. And then now what I've been doing is my drives. So like for the first like 20 minutes of my drive, or however long I feel like I need, I'll just sit in silence a little bit longer. And I really practice being in the present moment. So like really reminding myself, like if I start spiraling in like an overthinking pattern, I'm just like, hey, is that situation happening right now? No. I've especially recently I don't think too much about the past, and if I do, like I kind of like question, oh, why am I thinking about that? Like why is this memory popping up? Maybe there's something I need to learn from it, need to let go, whatever. But when it comes to thinking about the future, that's something I'm having to kind of learn how to control, I guess, and kind of moderate. I don't know why I said that word. But for example, someone told me something and it kind of left me in anticipation, kind of like, oh my gosh, like what's gonna happen? Like, and now I know this, like when is it gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And it's kind of like freaking out just a little bit, not a lot. So I kept telling myself, I'm like, hey, like you don't know what's gonna happen, so don't think the worst right now, right? Don't expect the worst. They expect kind of like not expect the best, but like let there be a chance for the best. And I kept kind of spiraling. I'm like, oh, what would I say? Like, what would I say? Like, just kind of like, what would I do? And kind of like stopping myself from thinking about it to finally like, hey, when and if that situation comes, however it plays out, you will make the best decision because your intuition is so good and you trust yourself to make the best decision with what you have. Your feelings will come out and guide you of where you need to be and what you need to say and what you need to do, and you'll be 100% correct in what you're doing, because everything happens for a reason and everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. And when I said that to myself, I really was like, I was going through a lot of emotion, but right now I'm like, you're right. It really, like, I've had to really, and I feel like that person told me about that thing too, to kind of not test me, but to show myself how far I've grown and how overthinking has like crippled me, you know, because I would just spiral and I wouldn't know how to stop. And now I know how to stop because I'm like, hey, Rodgers is back in the present moment, and I know when that time comes, I'm gonna make the best decision because I can't make a wrong choice. Like, I don't believe in wrong choices anymore. I really don't believe it, because even like a wrong choice, you learn something from it. And I feel like learning is the goal, right? Is it not? I don't know. Like they say, it's not about the destination, it's the journey that took you to get there. So if I'm stepping on a rock, for example, if we talk about this like kind of literally and figuratively, let's say there's stepping stones in this path. Or maybe it's like, I don't know, I'm seeing in my head like a lake or like water, like a river kind of, and there's these stepping stones, right? And you see different stepping stones you can step on. All of them lead to the other side, but maybe you step on one that looks a little green, and maybe you don't know what that means. And you step on it and you slip a little bit and it's moss or whatever it is, okay? But you learn, hey, when this thing is green, either check it or don't step on that one, right? You learn from that, and you wouldn't have learned it if you didn't step on that stone. It doesn't mean you made a mistake. You didn't know. There's nothing wrong with that. You learned something new. You gained from it. There was no loss. There's no failure in that. You only gained from that. That's really where I'm at in life, is seeing the beauty in all of that. It's a well-needed change, honestly. Like, I've longed to be happy in life, and I just had to really just switch my perspective. What were the things I was focusing on? I can't expect to be happy if I'm thinking about the things I lack. So think about the things I have and how much abundance I have right now. Like, I have so many people in my life who I love and who love me, you know? I have a fun job. Like, it really is fun. Like, it's really like carefree and relaxing. Yes, sure, I'm learning from it and it can be stressful at times, but that's what makes it fun. I get to learn new things and it helps me grow as a person. I'm going on all these adventures, and I used to be like, oh, but I'm doing it by myself. Who cares? I have fun with myself. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, that's my adventure. That's my journey. Like, there will be times where I'll get to share experiences with people, like going to Universal with my family. I got to experience that with my family, but I still got to have my own time, right? Like, all you have is yourself at the end of the day, and just taking care of yourself and being graceful to yourself as well. Definitely not, like I said earlier in this video, not beating myself up over resting. Like, I don't have to go. That's not the point. Like, if your car runs out of gas and it's inconvenient to stop for gas, let's just say that, I'm sorry, the car's not gonna go. Like, it doesn't matter if it feels inconvenient. Like, it's not gonna run. So you have to rest. You have to take that stop and refuel, recharge. I saw this thing that said, if you don't listen to your body, oh gosh, wait, I hope I get it right. It's take a break, or your body will make you take a break. Where if your body's giving you signs that you're tired, like for me, the way I know that I'm slipping back into being exhausted is when I get depressed. Because I'm like low energy, right? It's scary. Okay, hold on a second. Your body gives you signs, and for me, that my body, like when I notice I'm being depressed, I'm like, oh, I just can't do this anymore. I'm like, oh, that means you're tired, and that means you have no energy for the day, and you can't do it anymore. Because for me, my brain thinks that's like an existential thing, but really I'm just like, no, I'm just done for today. I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. You know, or just taking time to myself, taking a bath, recharging, going into some hobbies, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is my body needs to refuel on. Usually it's sleep though, because I'm doing so much. I like doing a lot. So definitely rest is where I need not the most attention, I don't want to say it like that, but I definitely need to prioritize sleep. So listen to your body. I remember when I didn't listen to my body, I got so severely sick. I mean, I'm strong. I recovered, obviously, but it was so bad. I've never been that sick in my entire life, and it was just like stress upon stress, and not like I was getting better with taking care of my body, but it wasn't like, for example, where I'm at right now. And I definitely was not getting enough sleep, and I was feeling guilty of like sleeping, you know, or like taking naps. Like I was feeling guilty, and it got to the point where I was like, I have to. My body's literally making me rest because I'm so ridiculously tired. I'm missing work because of it, because of how sick I was. And so after that, that was really like a big learning lesson for me to just slow down, prioritize sleep. Like there's only so many hours in a day, right? And I don't think of sleep. I used to think of sleep as like ending the day, but now I think of sleep and like napping as like a way to recharge, right? Because time keeps moving forward. Like you keep going. And so if you just think about it in the present, like, hey, right now I'm tired. What is this? Sorry, this car is. I don't know what they're doing. They like got into the lane, which they had enough time and room to do so. But then they're already halfway in the lane, and they went back into their original lane. And then they got behind me. They were already in the. It's okay. I mean, it's fine. I'm just like, I don't know why they did that. I don't know. Maybe they thought they cut me off, but they didn't. It's fine. I don't know. I don't remember what I was saying now. But rest. Just relax. I don't know. Watch a movie. I had so much fun. I got to play some video games, and I haven't played video games in so long. And I forget how much I enjoy video games, and then when I play them, I'm like, what? It makes my inner child so happy, and I miss it. So maybe that's something I need to start doing again. And 12/21 when I said that. I was saying that number a lot. Anyways, I'm kind of running out of things to say. I just feel excited. I really do. Like after I rest, like when I'm aligned with myself, all I feel is just excited. I'm excited for the day. I'm excited for what I'm going to learn. I'm excited for what the future brings, and I'm just so glad to have this time with myself, and I'm so excited. And I could cry right now because of just how much joy I feel. Gosh, I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful. Also, I got Christmas presents in the back, so I'm gonna be gift giving today, and so I'm even excited for that too. I love giving gifts. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe out there. Life can be crazy, but you can take care of yourself, and